Hi everyone, Danielle Legier here, reporting from the home office. It has been a minute since I have done a market commentary for you, and I hope to get back in the swing of things. I've just been busy selling real estate and wrapping my head around this whatever world we're in. It's not quite post-COVID, but we have come out of 2020 and we're here in San Francisco and a lot has opened up. And the real estate market has been an incredibly wild ride. So there's a lot of reporting out there, a lot of data on the level of inventory being low. Condo supply is now back to late 2019 levels, but the single family home inventory is the lowest it's been in 3 years. Interestingly, if you go back about a decade, it has been lower in the past. And I remember it because I've been selling real estate here for 19 years. But there's another interesting story here that I want to talk about. And the interesting story is the median days on market. The median days on market is the lowest it has been in as long as we have reporting for this kind of data, which means in over 16 years. Right now it's hovering at 10 days, which is 10 days it takes to sell a home. And that is incredibly low. And that is partially a factor of this low inventory. It's definitely a factor of the whiplash we have had with the return of buyer interest since January. We didn't really know what to expect. We did not expect the market to recover this quickly and this robustly, but it has. And a lot of us are expecting an increase in inventory. It could be a significant increase of inventory in the fall market. So my advice is don't be afraid of the summer selling season. For certain types of homes and certain higher price points, maybe it doesn't make sense. But for a lot of property in San Francisco, it is a year-round market, and the fall has some disadvantages of waiting around for. So talk to someone like myself, whoever your trusted advisor is in all real estate matters. Of course, we hope it's me, but if it's not, talk to someone who you trust about the right timing for your situation. Anyway, getting back to what I would say is the big story here. Why are the days on market so low? Well, in San Francisco, this is my theory. In San Francisco, we have gotten very used to offer dates. And for many, many years, since the Great Recession, when there was a brief pause on them, but we had them even before that, listing agents will put a property out at a lower than market value price in order to create an auction effect. And they would set a specific date about 10 to 14 days into the marketing period, where they would request all of the buyers to bring in their offers at the same time. Last year during COVID, when the real estate totally shut down and then we went back into it, it was a very different world. And people, the market had really slowed down for condos. And so you were doing offers as they come. And a lot of homes were unpredictable too. So agents pulled back a lot on that kind of aggressive marketing strategy. There was also a lot of talk on whether the low list price strategy is over. I really thought that was not going to be over because it's so baked into the psychology here for decades that I didn't think it was going to go away that quickly, but there was talk about it. And so then when we came into 2021, in the beginning of the year, listing agents were expecting the same kind of market of 2020. So we were doing offers as they come. And then 40 offers, 30 offers, 17 offers, things going for crazy over asking prices, which we are used to, but all of these offers, which is a nutso thing to do. The whole reason to have an offer date is to keep things organized and have everything come in at once. It's much more efficient and it's much more effective for the sellers, and buyers also know what to expect. Well, that wasn't happening. So then listing agents started to set some offer dates. And frankly, a lot of agents, like myself too, assertive, aggressive buyer's agents ignore those sometimes because sometimes it doesn't make sense to wait around until you're asked to do something. Sometimes you ask for forgiveness and not permission. And so it has been the wild, wild west when it comes to the selling patterns and the marketing patterns of listings in San Francisco since the beginning of 2021. And hence, a lot of things sold really immediately. Things were selling pre-MLS, things were selling on day one or day two, and that brings down the median and makes the median much lower. So I suspect that as offer dates come back in and people get used to it and calmer again and realize that maybe we do have a stable market here again, that that days on market will trickle up, not a lot, but I think it will go back to more normal levels. So that's just a little side note tangent for you. I hope to be back on with more video updates for the second half of the year than I did in the first half, since I think this might be my first one of 2021. And as always, I am here to help you with anything you need real estate sales related. My team and I, Josh and Eve and I, really work hard to be our clients' trusted advisors, and we want to be there for you. So never hesitate to reach out with questions, or if you just want to do a little real estate review of your situation. All right, take care, and I will talk to you soon.